in the small coastal town of Seabell, where the cliffs whispered secrets to the sea. Clara and her teenage daughter Leela lived in a weathered cottage filled with the scent of salt and old books. Clara, a cartographer by trade, spent her days sketching maps for sailors, her hands stained with ink and her heart tethered to the past. Leela, 16 and restless, dreamed of far-off places, her sketchbook filled with fantastical landscapes she'd never seen. Though they loved each other fiercely, a quiet rift had grown between them. Clara clung to routine, while Leela yearned for adventure. One stormy afternoon, while sorting through her mother's attic to escape another argument about her future, Leela found a dusty leather satchel hidden beneath a pile of nautical charts. Inside was a map unlike any Clara had ever shown her. Hand-drawn, its edges curling like waves, with strange symbols and a single phrase in Clara's elegant script: "To find what was lost, follow the tide's song." Intrigued, Leela slipped downstairs, map in hand, and confronted her mother. "Mom, what is this?" Leela asked, spreading the map on the kitchen table. Clara froze, her eyes tracing the faded lines. For a moment, she seemed far away, lost in a memory. "It's nothing," she said finally, her voice tight. "Just an old project." But Leela wasn't convinced. That night, when Clara was asleep, Leela studied the map under her bedside lamp. It marked a path along Seabell's cliffs to a cove no one ever visited, rumored to be cursed. The symbols hinted at hidden landmarks: a spiral rock, a twisted tree, a cave that only appeared at low tide. Leela's heart raced. This was no ordinary map. It was a call to adventure. The next morning, Leela left a note, "Gone exploring, back by dinner," and set out with the map, her sketchbook, and a flashlight. The cliffs were treacherous, slick with mist, but Leela found the spiral rock and the twisted tree exactly as the map described. At the cove, as the tide receded, a narrow cave mouth emerged, its walls glittering with bioluminescent algae. Inside, she found a wooden chest carved with the same symbols as the map. Her hands trembled as she opened it, revealing a locket, a bundle of letters, and a photograph of a young Clara, barely older than Leela, laughing with a man Leela didn't recognize. Back home, Leela found Clara waiting, her face pale. "You went to the cove," Clara said, not a question. Leela held up the locket. "Who is he, Mom? Why did you hide this?" Clara sank into a chair, her fingers tracing the locket's edge. "His name was Elias," she said softly. "Your father." Leela's breath caught. Clara had always said Leela's father died when she was a baby, but never shared more. Now the story spilled out. Elias was a sailor, a dreamer like Leela, who loved the sea but vanished during a storm when Clara was pregnant. Devastated, Clara buried her grief, hiding the map and locket to protect Leela from the pain of a father she'd never know. "But why the map?" Leela asked, tears in her eyes. "I made it for him," Clara said. "We used to explore together, chasing myths about hidden coves. After he was gone, I couldn't bear to look at it. But I couldn't destroy it either." Leela opened the locket, revealing a tiny sketch of the three of them, Clara, Elias, and baby Leela, drawn in Clara's unmistakable style. "You kept us with you," Leela whispered. That night, mother and daughter sat by the fire, reading Elias' letters aloud. They laughed and cried, piecing together his dreams and Clara's love for him. Leela realized her wanderlust wasn't just hers, it was her father's, flowing through her. Clara saw her daughter's sketches anew, recognizing Elias' spark in her art. The next day, they returned to the cove together, the map guiding them. As the tide sang its low, haunting song, they placed a new sketch in the chest, a map of their cottage, marked with a star labeled home. Hand in hand, they walked back, the rift between them mending with every step. The sea whispered, and for the first time in years, Clara and Leela listened together.